Hey guys, Phenomenon Hoops. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Kai Sotto. What happened in the NBA draft. Thanks for tuning in. So, Kai Sotto did not hear his name announced on the NBA draft yesterday. So now everybody's kind of wondering what is the next step for him. What's the next step for the young guy? You know, he was making waves there right before the draft, and everybody thought he was gonna get drafted. But slowly the draft went by, and no Kai. So, I mean, all the way to the last pick, Pacers, 58. We waited. Kings, nobody. Knicks, Blazers. Everybody talked about him and all these teams, but didn't happen. So now, he still has a few options for our young Filipino, vying to be the first pure-blooded to play in the NBA. He still has a few options. I mean, and now he can get a summer league invite. Maybe he can impress some teams on there. Get a G League to sign him again. Play in the G League like he did actually play this time. Or he could go back to Australia. He can go back to NBL. I don't know if his contract with the 36ers is still good, but he can go gain another year there. He's used to the place. He's used to Australia. He already has a team there. So he could go back, develop another year, work on what he needs to do, put on some weight, put on some muscles. We forget he's still a young guy. He's only 20 years old. Next year, he just turned 20. So 19, May 11th, turned 20. This time, by next year's draft, he'll be 21. Or he could be picked up in the summer league. But right after the draft, you know, when he found out he didn't get drafted, him and his agent spoke to a couple of the Filipino media, and the agent says that he already had a couple of summer league invites for Kai, but then Kai said he decided to play for the national team. That's coming from his agent. He said that he was committed and that he was very dedicated towards that Filipino pride, so he wanted to pass up the summer league and go play for the national team. That's what Bell told Filipino sports personalities Quinito Henson and Gretchen Ho were the ones that had the interview. This is coming from the agent, that he was gonna go play summer league. I mean, he turned down summer league to go play for the national team. But then during an interview, Sotto would refute that. I mean, he said, you know, he didn't want to be. Before the summer league, they were telling teams that they didn't want to be drafted and stashed. They didn't want to do a two-way contract, a G League, Exhibit 10. This is what coming from Bill. He said he didn't want to do any of that. That he was going to play for a non-North American team. He might go to Europe or go back to Australia. This is what his agent said, Bill. So, but then, I mean, he is playing for the national team on the FIBA Asia Cup this coming July. I mean, NBL seems to be one of the best options right now. But, I mean, is there really... They didn't mention which European teams might be interested in him. So... For sure, whatever he does, all his fans and all of the Filipino sports fans and everybody in the Philippines will back him up, support him. I mean, you know, according to Soto, on that interview, he said this is just a speed bump. You know, he didn't get to plan A, but he has a plan B, and he doesn't plan to stop, and he's gonna keep going. So, all I can say is, as a fan, we're gonna be there to back him up. But I wish he would go to undrafted route, maybe play the summer league, and see which teams would pick him up that way. I don't understand why him and his agent are against the G League route again. I mean, he could try that again. I don't know what happened the first time around, but... So yeah, tune in, guys. We'll keep up with our young Kai and his dreams of making it to the NBA, and all our dreams as well. And like I said before, thank you again for supporting. I appreciate it.